Good morning, everyone. SwiftCal. We are playing some more Wheel of Struggle, and this weekend's game is one of my favorites, Mario 3. Uh, Great platformer, my personal favorite 2D Mario uh, game, and I personally favorite Mario game, and generally a great one. We've got 5 hours to get as far as we can. Whoever gets farthest fastest gets the first place. I'd say let's just go ahead and get started. Now, the big thing here is we don't have to get 100%. We don't have to complete every level. It's whoever can get furthest on the map. So if we get to 4-1, it doesn't matter how many levels we skip. The exception to that is we cannot use a warp whistle. So it's going to be kind of an interesting balance there. This tail is driving me crazy already. I'm a little tempted. Now, we can't use the warp whistles. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting the warp whistle, though. I'm a little torn. Because I think getting the warp whistle here is faster. I just need to make sure I don't accidentally use it. Saves us from having to sit through the room. We don't want to take the shortcut because that's not actually a shortcut, it's a long cut. And we want to make sure we don't get... That's not what I wanted. But... So that adds, like... I want to say... Well, you'll be able to tell better than me, but I think it adds about 5-6 seconds. I'm hoping that this race isn't close enough. Like, I don't know if any of the people here are, like... or in Wheel of Struggle are really good at it. But I feel like Mario 3 is a game a lot of people are probably familiar with. So as long as people aren't like actual speedrunners, I think it's going to be another one where there's people who are kind of on the same... kind of on par with each other. And that does make me feel like I want to make sure I'm not getting down to wasting any more time than we need to. That's annoying. This might seem weird because it does waste a little bit more time. But I'd rather take a little bit more time than a death. And on to level 2, about 5 minutes in. Now, level 1 is, or World 1 is definitely the shortest, so that's not... shortest and easiest, most familiar to most people, so that doesn't feel like a big accomplishment to me. We do get our P-Wing here. Getting and keeping P-Speed is the way to go fast. A lot of this is going to be me being safe as well. I'm having trouble getting any kind of speed there for some reason. Face towards the pipe so the ghost doesn't chase you, because otherwise it can chase you through the side there. And there's a ghost in the way there. I feel like for Boom Booms, the big thing is always just keep as close to on top of it as you can. Both of the Hammer Brothers seem to be off screen here. Okay, that I don't think that's how is supposed to work, but okay. Whatever you say, dude. That should be 2-3. And we've got the Angry Sun level. One of the levels I always used to get stuck on as a kid. I do think, given where we're at, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Looks good. Waste a few seconds, but better than getting, again, better than getting hit. And I think this Hammer Brother to the right is the actual hammer one. I'm sure this is technically not faster, but I think it's safer. Okay, now it's definitely not faster. That's okay. So I'm hopeful this is the hammer. Music box. That's unfortunate. Hammer can let us skip levels later, so I do feel like it's worth getting. I don't mind being small for this level, for sure. Just means a slightly smaller hole and less you have to do slides. I do feel like this is probably worth it. We'll see if I can remember a good place to use it, but there are definitely some places where it can be useful. That may have been a mistake. That's unfortunate on a few levels. Mostly because we have to redo the auto-scroller and chase after the airship. As soon as I got hit that first time, I was like, I might be in trouble here. Now I'm getting in my own head a little bit. That's... I need to knock it off. It is really weird to me how much having a timer on the screen messes with my head. Like, I am generally a person that does not do competition well. I'm not a overly competitive person, but especially in this sort of thing when I have high expectations for myself, I feel like is where my biggest problem comes in. I had the same thing when I was playing Tony Hawk last week. And you want to catch the wand on the bottom of the screen, because even though you don't catch the wand as fast, when the floor drops out under Mario, you still have to wait for him to go off the bottom of the screen. Here's the letter from the princess, and this one is a music box, I believe. Cloud. Okay, we only have the one hammer. One of those things I definitely wish I was cool enough to not ride the platforms on that section, but I know if I tried I'd end up falling in the water and not doing as well as I think I would. This should be a frog suit, which feels worth it. There's a couple levels, especially, I want to say, like, I think it's like 7-4 is really good for that. That was bad. That was almost really bad. Still doing pretty well, though. Let's see if my brain is working. I think it is this one. Let's go for 4. You know what? It happens. Okay, I was feeling really proud of myself, and I think that is, again, part of the problem. I'm actually gonna take this guy out. Otherwise, all of those guys move off screen every time. Crap. I just realized I made a slight mistake there because now the bridge isn't gonna work out the way we want. Oh, I should have used a cloud there. Skip the auto scroller and have the bridge in the state I want. It gives me one shot at that level, but that probably would have been okay. Would have been real bad if I messed it up, though. There's the other hammer. So we're gonna use that to flip the bridges and go to level 8. That tracks. And unfortunately that does mean that now I'm stuck with the bridges in the wrong position. Okay. I mean, that does mean I get to play one of my favorite levels. Because spikes are awesome. Extremely underused Mario enemy. I mean, at this point, that actually works out pretty well, because that does mean that I get to go back to 8. That's really unfortunate. Okay, yeah, we are definitely getting out of the areas that I am probably most familiar with. 3 in particular is one of my least favorite levels. And as a kid, I would usually use the warp whistle to get past 3. Like, I like 4, because Giant World is neat. That's never happened before. Let's do better! That's bad. Oh my god. I am sucking so bad right now. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take a death. We have extra lives. That's what they're for. And this is what P-Wings are for, right? Should have done that right away. And let's see if I can do better this time. Wendy is one of the more annoying bosses. Because of that. That's really unfortunate. That's probably the worst one to end up with this on. They're the worst level because you have to go back and forth. And there's a chance that the bridge could be in the wrong place. Great. Can't even die quickly here. I do think we're gonna want to get... Man, I am really getting a case of nerves, and I don't like it. Like, my hands are sweating. I feel like if I was just playing this for me, I would be doing better. It's possible that I wouldn't be doing better, and I just wouldn't be caring as much. But I do generally feel like Mario... There is a degree of, like, flow state that you can get into with Mario 3, and I don't feel like I'm in that at all right now. Maybe once I get back into some levels that I'm more familiar with, I'll be... or that I like better. We'll be in better shape. Like I said, Wendy is probably, like, literally the boss I have the least experience with. This one is the music box. We've got the cloud and the... yeah. That was dumb. I don't know why I had that in my head wrong. The bottom three, or the bottom corner is always mushroom flower star. That's all I know. Okay. Let's just play it relatively safe there. Second cloud. So I do think we're gonna want to be thinking about where we can use these. I feel like there's a trick there you can do with hammers. Maybe it's coming up here. I thought there was a mushroom in one of those. No, it's in this. That's just a one-up. I'm gonna go for the 5-up this time, because I would rather sit through the animation than get a game over. Very fast ghost in this one. Not sure where Lakitu went there for a minute, but we'll take it. Trying to remember what level these two are and what fort this is. Okay, this is the switch level. Grump. Oh god. Why? Trying to go too fast. I'm seriously gripping the controller like so tight right now. I want this. This is not the level I was thinking it was. Tanuki Suit is by far my favorite thing in this game, so that felt like a really safe thing to switch into. If nothing else, it gives me 2 extra hits, but generally speaking, it's going to give me, you know, the tail plus the ability to do some statue shenanigans if I get lucky. The absolute slowest auto-scroller. This is one where having tail ends up being really nice to just be able to make some of these jumps more safely. Skips a lot of stuff and gets you over the top. Fire's technically better for any bosses. I'm genuinely not sure why I was having so much trouble with Morton, because he functions exactly the same as that guy. And you know what? I think I'm going to use this opportunity to step away, take a quick break. Thank you, Kind Raccoon. Please tell me your name. Okay. Back to the struggle. World 5 is probably my favorite overall. I think there's some really cool levels, some really unique stuff about it. Oop. There it is. Boing, boing. Jump. That was almost really bad. And then we jump over. And there we go. And this is one of my absolute favorite levels. I think most people's favorite levels. The Boot. Creepo's Shoe, or The Boot, is one of the coolest items that only came up the one time for some reason. And is, like, genuinely, I don't know why they bothered putting this in. Outside of it is really cool. Star, eh. I thought there was a P-Wing. In fact, actually, I think I want to take this guy out just so they're not moving around off screen. Oop. I dropped a little bit too much. That could have been really bad. That was weird. I am now spending more time on this than I should, but I get a Tanuki out of it. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll see if it actually lasts, like, at all. But, oh well. Money ship. That's bad. Okay, this is the level with like the blocks, and it also has a Lakitu, I want to say. Yes. There's a couple levels with Lakitu coming up here. So the money ship is an auto-scroller, which is even more reason I don't want to do it. It's literally just a bunch of coins. Hate this level so much. It is a neat level. Like I said, part of the reason I like level 5 is just because it does unique things. And one of the things it does in this case is the floor and the ceiling are lava. And the potobus, the fireballs, jump out of both the ceiling and the floor, which is really unique for this time. This is the other Lakitu level, I believe. And then this next one will be the worst auto-scroller in the game. It is still a really unique level because it does something mechanically that a lot of other things haven't done, which is it actually is a side-scroller at a diagonal. And if you know stuff about NES, like the limitations of the NES and early games in general, like when the NES came out, scrolling was, yeah, and kind of got this vibe that that was going to happen as soon as I started talking. Yeah, basically, like, there's a reason that Mario is so cool. Mario 1 was, like, one of the first games that actually had scrolling, like, smooth scrolling, left to right. Which is part of the reason why... I mean, that's also part of the reason why you can't go back, I believe, is literally that it was... they were still figuring out how to program that. So the fact that this is only a few years later and has stuff like vertical scrolling was a big deal, and diagonal scrolling is huge, and it's not actually something you see in a lot of games. It's one of those, like, you probably wouldn't think about it, but it's not something you see terribly often, and I think that's really cool. Okay, from one of my favorite worlds into one of my least favorite airships. Or the least favorite bosses, at least. Roya's Rough. I suppose Tail is probably good to go into this, at least. So there is that. This is definitely a level you want to be, or where a level where having the tail is very valuable because you can get up on top of this really easily. And that little hallway is really obnoxious otherwise. It's also nice because when Roy's on the ground, when Roy hits the ground, he shakes it, so having a tail means that you can float above it. Do you like ice physics? The answer is no. Nobody likes ice physics. I think 2 is an auto-scroller. That was a mistake. I mean, it's a doable level. It's just an auto-scroller. I'll do this because it does make it safer. We're getting towards the end of the game, so I am going to go ahead and go for another 5-up here, just for safety. Let's take this guy out. We've got a bunch of hammers. I'm trying to remember if we can actually skip stuff here. We're gonna grab a hammer suit. I thought that was the hammer suit. My bad. I want to say this lets us skip the fort. And it's one of the last times we're going to be able to use the hammer? Well, that's dumb. We could have skipped 1 and 2. Hey. I've made mistakes. I hate this fort. Okay. So I've wasted one of my hammers. Took a death that I definitely didn't need to take. Let's stop being dumb. Oh, come on. Don't think you can just skip stuff with this one. I think this is a backtrack pipe. I'm now losing time. Yeah, you have to beat the fort to get that. So, World 4, or World 6, Level 4. I'm genuinely not sure how I did that. That was impressive to me. That one I understand how or what I did. Ugh. That was that last one was me having that moment of, wait, where did there's supposed to be another platform there! Yeah, no, that was me having that moment of panic. Okay, let's see if we can stop screwing up quite so bad. I am definitely getting a little flustered again. Yeah. Okay, that last one, I blame the game. I wanted the 5-up. It's doable without P-Wing, but it's way easier with it. And we'll save some time. I would like you to stop moving around on me. You know what? On one hand, that's what I get for trying to be clever. On the other hand, it did work, technically. Another level with this game's mysterious obsession with the letter H. Another really cool concept that only gets reused in this one, I think maybe 1 or 2 levels. The idea of being able to, you get these blocks that you can melt with fireballs. That's bad. I thought we were in the boss room. I forgot about this one. I'm not sure what I did once again. Okay. Let's do this without sucking this time. Said without sucking. Get all of them on one side so you can just stare them down instead of having to dodge back and forth. And now, once again, without sucking. Gotta use a few of them that time, but generally speaking, you can avoid using those little screws more than you need to. Actual just open pit at the bottom of the airship, which I love as just a little trap that people wouldn't think about. There is a flame going right above us, I believe? No? once again, not sure exactly what happened there. That was me being greedy and dumb at the same time, which is impressive. I really need to stop sucking. Level 7 is where the game gets really hard, and I'm getting really nervous. Although I have played more of level 7 than level 6. Like 6 and 4 are, or 6 and 3 are the ones that I skipped the most, I think, as a kid. 7 I've just spent a lot of time on because it is hard. Okay. Guess we're not getting it. Let's try not to suck. Probably my favorite Koopa boss. Okay, time for the best and the worst. I was just gonna say, that did not do what I want. I did not do what I wanted to right there. Yeah, let's try this. This is one of those levels that I really hope nobody in the wheel is actually a speedrunner, because the amount of time you can save if you can actually pull off the block clip at the beginning of the level is huge. Great. Good at this game. That's what I wanted. Okay. Or closer to what I wanted to do. What? Okay. What? I'm very confused right now. It just kept popping up. So I'm gonna try and escape. Let's get the mushroom quick. Take no chances here. That was a little bit rockier than I wanted, but that's okay. Three. I feel like that's probably safe. Actually, it would have been fine. Oop. There we go. I was gonna say, this is one of the levels where you can replenish the star repeatedly, which is really neat. It was the bottom one. I messed up. That's okay. That was not okay, though. I freaked out for a moment and lost my momentum. Getting annoyed with myself again. Okay. This is one of my least favorite levels in the game. And if we weren't in World 7, I would consider using a cloud to skip it. And somehow I still screwed up. Okay. That's really obnoxious. If I die now, I'm gonna be really frustrated, because again, that's having to go through the entire level again. There we go. That is very often a level I save my fire flowers for. Or my frog suits. But fire flower's good too. Honestly, probably would have been better with a fire flower. I think this is just a star. No, it's a P-wing. Okay. Trying to remember which fort this is. Feels like a good one to use a P-wing on. Again, just the... You have to have a feather to get through it anyway. Saves you some time. That also means that we're going into this next area with a feather. Or a leaf, rather. One of my favorite levels again, but honestly one that is kind of long. Requires a lot of waiting. And is kind of easy to screw up. So... if I don't get this, I may consider doing or on the first try, I may consider clouding over it. Wait, what? That's bad. We're okay so far. I forgot you had to get the lightning, or the... yeah, light bulb block there. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Where I fell on trying to get the lightning bulb, or the light bulb block. Once again, Wheel of Struggle has a way of making me nervous in a way I am generally not nervous. For some reason. Especially on games that I feel like I should be good at. Yeah, this would have been a good one to skip. We are still starting to run low on lives, so I'm going to go for the stars here. I don't like that one. I don't think I like either of these levels, if I remember right. This is another one of the keep the star the whole time levels. Except for this time it's actually required. I mean, this is very doable. I should have used a mushroom before I came in. Something to just give me an extra hit, just in case. That's the opposite of what I needed to do. That's bad. Yeah, I got caught up on the pipes at the top. Okay, I don't love doing this, but it's gonna be the easiest way to get through safely. I suppose P-Wing technically gets you through this. Obnoxious level, but not a hard level. I think it's... no. It's one more over and then down and left. Up. Oh, this level. This may be another cloud target. If I don't get it on my first try. Yeah. Okay, so I believe we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. Oh crap. Okay, well, whoops. Interesting. Apparently we lost our P-Wing as in the course of that, but whatever. I just needed to make sure that we actually landed on it. Okay, so now we're down to 2 clouds. That's actually less good. That's kind of a big mistake here. That also means I need to get this on the first try, which is not great in and of itself. Was almost really bad, and I don't love it. Gotta be honest. Messed up my slide a couple times. Man. Like, genuinely, I'm so nervous right now. I'm really not usually this much of a nervous player in any game. Like, this is a game I'm really comfortable with, even. Normally. So sweaty. It's gross. Okay. Get right into it. World 8 is a bunch of auto-scrollers. The big thing with this is that means that as long as you get it on your first try, there's not going to be any time lost or gained. It's just, did you make it through the level in one try? And what power-ups did you make it out with? Like, did you get hit? That matter for these. That's annoying. The boat is obnoxious. Yep, that was a mistake. Okay. And I did forget that the item down there was a flower, which means you can't get it if you are big. You have to do like a crouch jump though. It's not worth getting. We'll go with that. One of the other big differences between the ship and the tank level is that the rocky wrenches keep coming back in this one. They respawn, which makes it a lot harder to keep their population under control. And you want to keep knocking them out as many times as you need to, because they will keep throwing wrenches that can just stay on the screen forever because of the way that the auto scroll works. Let's see if we get any hands. Leaf is good. I panicked. That's not good. Okay, same one. I could normally get through that a lot safer, but I didn't. Is it cheap? Yes. Am I using the resources I have to the best of my ability to play this as safely as possible? Also, yes. I know I can do this level. I've done it before. You can go watch my other videos. I know I can do this level pretty well. However, with how much I've just been making stupid mistakes and the fact that I'm at 4 lives right now, I am more nervous about this than I should. And I just want to make sure that I am being as safe with this as I can be. Okay, now for the biggest gamble that I'm going to be taking. I need to do the maze in one go. I know there's a couple different paths you can take, and I don't know that I'm taking the easiest one necessarily, but I know this one will do it. I'm wrong. Like, that's just me being hard wrong right there. I have no idea where I am right now. Oh god, I can't lose this level. Okay, that'll work. I think. I genuinely don't know where I am. Crap. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, panic averted. Crap. I need to save the other one. This is a huge problem if I die. Before I unlock this. because I didn't do levels 1 and 2. And I don't get my clouds back. I did the exact same thing. I slid into it. Like, genuinely, I don't think I've ever run into a cannonball that way before. Well, this is the one I wanted to get to anyway, I thought? No. Is it the top one? I don't think it's the top one. I'm gonna stop messing around and just try and... Oh. It's definitely not this. I don't even remember this. I don't know if I've ever gone this way before. Man, Bowser's really picking his shots here. Okay, under 2 hours. I'm pretty happy with that. Did I play as well as I could have all the way through? No. Are my nerves absolutely fried? Yes. But we got it done. Man. I love this game. Well, thank you for joining me for this Wheel of Struggle video. Like I said, this is one of my personal favorite games. One of my favorite games as far as platformers go, one of my favorite Mario games. It was one of my little brother's favorite games, and that is an additional little incentive that makes it really special to me. So I always think of him when I play. Which is part of the reason I've played it multiple times, as well as several ROM hacks of it on this channel. So, stay tuned for the next Wheel of Struggle. I'm hoping that this is going to be another pretty good finish. I am, as of the recording of this, top 10 in the last 2 weeks, which is not amazing, but is pretty good. Like, I'm not high in the rankings on either of them. Okay, and one of them, technically, there's, you know, only like 5 people that have submitted, so of course I'm top 10. But I'm in the top half. We'll go with that, on both cases. We'll see how it all pans out. And yeah, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. Like I said, if you'd like Mario 3, I've got tons of previous playthroughs. I played through it on All-Stars, I played through it on NES, I played through Super Mario Bros. 3 Mix. And I've got a few other, like, one-off videos from other ROM hacks. Yeah. Thank you all very much, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good one.